have you thought about getting into the dealer auction?
So
I seen somebody going a little viral about that too.
Yeah, I think it's probably my boy Caleb. He does. He helps people get their dealer licenses. I actually connected with him on Instagram. Okay. I just helped him get a Urus. He got it wholesale, so got a sick deal. Yeah, that's my guy, bro. And bro, wholesale is where you're always gonna win. But now the issue with wholesale buying is if you buy from auction, you can't get financing. So a lot of people want to go to their dealership. They want to put 20% down and pay monthlies.
Right.
If you buy auction, you're paying cash, bro.
Oh,
that's where credit comes into play. If you can go get a business loan, right? You want to start a dealership, go get a floor plan, a business loan. Got to have good credit. Go pull out 250,000. Go back out 2, 3, 4 whips from the auction. You're never going to lose. You're buying them at their real value. When you're buying from the dealer, brother, some of these cars are marked up $30,000.
And you got all the connects in your mentorship for the credit too, right?
Everything.
Oh, that's what's up. Damn.
Everything.
So you basically saying that it's always better to buy wholesale though.
100%.
If you can.
Yeah. So there's something called MMR, which is like the real value of the car. So everyone, all these dealers, when they take your car and trade in, they always compare it to MMR. What's that car going for MMR? And it's like the Mannheim auction kind of value. And that's what all these dealers go by. So if you go to Cario and you want to trade in the G-Wagon, he's going to look at that and say, all right, bro, this is what they're going for wholesale. I'll give you $2,000 more. And now he's going to mark it up 20 bands. So people don't understand these dealers are rinsing. They add a lot of fees. They add a lot of. So if you don't know what you're doing and you're buying cars and what to look for, you're going to get smacked, you know? And I've gone smacked. A lot of my boys, everybody, bro. When you don't know what you're doing, it's almost impossible. And I actually had one of my students, he went to the dealership, saw all these fees, right? He kind of remembered what I was saying about them. He literally called them out on their bullshit and they removed like $15,000 worth of fees, bro.
What?
Yeah. Because they'll just throw packages in that you don't even see. Wheel package, tire package, like ceramic coat package, paint protection package. You don't even see this shit.
Oh, shit.
You sign the papers, boom. All right, bro, this is what you're paying.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So, I didn't even know that.
It's a lot of shit, bro.
I don't even look at that. So it's best to look at the paperwork really, really well. 100%.
Look at the paperwork. And also, if you know the market on cars, bro, you can, compare. Be like, yo, there's a Huracan going for this price. You have it $15,000 more. It's the same car, same mileage. Why you got it? Yeah. Right. All right, bro. I'll give it to you. I'll take $10,000 off, so you don't go to that guy. It's all, you gotta remember these dealers want your business, but there's 1,000 dealers, so you got to make sure that you negotiate as much as you can. And the only way to do that is to really know the actual value of that car and what you can go down the street for and pick the same car up for. So there's a lot of little things, man. That's the thing with cars, bro. It's like, not only am I pretty knowledgeable when it comes to rentals, 'cause I've been doing this for a minute. I've dealt with almost stolen vehicles, bro. I had 2 years as almost stolen. I've had car blow up. I've had claims. I've had everything, bro. I've rented to rappers, fucking my shit up, bro. I rented to Fivio Foreign and Rowdy Rebel. Yeah. And they took hella cars from me, like 3 cars for the weekend. The Cullen came back like stains. I couldn't even get out of the car. Booby trap cups everywhere, reeking like weed. So, I've dealt with them damaging cars, not paying for shit, coming back, destroying your stuff.
Yeah. So how do you deal with that though?
Deposits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we do $1,000 deposit.
But is the deposit covering the damage though?
Depends, bro. That's where you gotta hit the insurance. So if anything isn't covered from the deposit, you just hit the insurance. Right. But now when you take a client's deposit, bro, they're not happy about that. I've had people come because I live at the SLS. I've had people come to the SLS. I want Mercy Luxury. Where they at? Tell them to pull up on me right now because we took their whole deposit because the car came back hella over miles, scratch wheels, all these things, Damn. Whether people are in the right or the wrong, they're going to come and just
be mad.
Be mad, bro. I had a girl come one time and she said she's going to smash all the windows in of our cars. So I'm going to find them all in the street and smash all their windows in, took my deposit. Bro, meanwhile, the car did like 500 miles, no gas, smelled like weed. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of pocket at that point. Yeah. Right? I'm losing money at that point. And yet they still come at you with this aggression and whatnot. It's just part of the business, like every business, bro.
So if somebody that's watching right now is an investor and they definitely want to tap in, they can definitely tap in with any car. Like what cars that you would want them to come with and like, you said it costs $15,000 to tap in with you and you can help them start making money?
100%, bro. 100%. And these investors that I work with, bro, I put them on 50-50 splits. And even with a 50-50 split, they're making stupid money. Right. Because you got to remember, right? Whatever money you put down on a car, that's your investment. The monthly payments aren't your investment because you're never going to come out of pocket because these cars do so well if you buy the right cars. Right. Bro, I got investors putting 40 down on a Urus and making 40K back within 8 months. Damn. Like, and then everything after that is just profit. Plus, they can sell the car and get the money right back out if they bought it correctly. So you could literally buy yours as an investor, put 40 down, make that back in 8 months, and then get 30 back on the back end. Bro, you're making stupid money because a lot of people don't.
So, okay, you got the investor. Do he drive the car or
how
does that work?
I let them. So I let them drive the car like a couple days a month.
Yeah.
I obviously tell them, look, if we're going to do this, I want the car to make us money, right?
Yeah,
I want to make money. You want to make money. So when the car's available, use it, but, prioritize rentals. And all of them are cool with that.
Oh, okay.
I got investors that will just leave Cullinans at the SLS, just never touch them ever. Like strictly rental cars.
Right.
So I got a lot of guys like that. But then I've also had to deal with the investors that, bro, they like the idea of rentals, but then they buy the car. They go, bro, I really like this car. Like I got an emotional attachment to it. I don't really want people driving it that much. I'm like, bro, is this an investment or what is this? People get excited, right? It's their first exotic car. They get this attachment to it. Happens all the time as well. But it usually takes like 4 months for somebody to be like, all right, fuck this car.
Yeah,
let's rent it out.
You're knowing that it's like a big ass bill.
100%. And same with you and me, right? Like you bought your Ultimate, sick car. How long did it take for you to kind of be like, all right, bro?
I was like, after a few months, I'm like, fuck this $30,000 a month ass car. Like
literally, right?
Shit is not like,
it's not worth
and
it.
I'm out overseas. Like what the fuck?
And the biggest thing too is as a figure, you get your ROI out of it pretty fast.
No, you do.
You buy it, crazy content, people see it. It makes a lot of noise. It blows up.
A lot of money. Yep.
3 months, 4 months later. All right, it's the same
boring.
shit. It's boring, bro.
Boring, yeah.
You got to keep doing exciting things. So I feel like for guys like you and me, bro, we got to get in and out of these cars every 3-4 months.
Okay.
And then you also, like you said, bro, you sit down, you go, holy fuck, I'm paying $30,000 a month for this car. Is it worth it? Hell no.
Nah.
Nah. That's the biggest thing. Yeah. And then you get bored of it. If it gives you issues, you're like, fuck this. I want something else. Yep. Cars are tough, bro.
And then it's like another thing too. It's like you feel like you got this car. And then what messes you up bad is the new year comes out. They show the new year. Now your car look like it's 10 years old. You like, what the hell? Like even with the new Lamborghini, what is it, a Revolto?
Yeah, Revolto.
Bro, when I seen that, I'm just like, man, it makes this damn Ultimate look like shit, bro.
It did, bro.
I was like,
sick.
That thing is crazy from the inside to the outside. I'm like, no, I got to get something like that. Like, what am I doing? Like, how did I pay more for this car and that car is cheaper?
Bro, you know what's crazy about that car too? It's like the hottest new thing. That car is selling for $1 million, bro.
I seen that
when it first came out, bro. Now they're like 750,000.
Yep, and I feel like it's going to drop. I feel like by March it's going to be like at 6.
Oh yeah, I've gotten a few offers like $50K over MSRP.
Yeah.
Whereas before I had dealers hitting me up, hey bro, if you can sell this, I want $250K over MSRP.
Even the Spectra, remember the Spectra? The
Rolls Royce,
the Ferrari truck, $1 million.
Yeah, per song.
You know what I mean? So, and it's like, don't you think that's kind of like a scam though?
100%.
You're literally buying a car that's way. Oh, you're literally saying, okay, I'm about to buy this car just to lose.
100%, just to be the first. And these dealers will mark it up because they know that dumbasses will come in and pay that money. And then 6 months later, they want to sell the car and they're losing $250,000. Look at the Cybertruck, bro. Those are going for $250,000. Now you can get a Cybertruck
for 60, right?
60, bro. Like,
I seen that, bro.
Bro, you can go, bro. That's not even been a year, bro. They came out in March, so we're like 10 months.
Everybody ran to them and this and that, and now they like. It's like literally like a Toyota now. Everybody riding now.
Everybody. And I called that out. I remember I made a video and I said, guys, I think they were like 170 at the time. I said, bro, if you buy this car, you're going to lose $100,000 in 4 months' time. 100%. Yeah. You're buying this, it's inflated. The value, the MSRP is $70,000. You're buying the hype. Yeah. Right? The hype, when you buy the hype, you always get burnt because you're not buying the true value. That's the issue, right? That's why nowadays, like Uruses, Huracans, cars that are a couple years old, you're buying the true value. There's no bubble, there's no hype, but they still hold value so well because they're so sought after. People still want a Huracan, even though the new one's coming out. Bro, that one's not a V10 anymore. It's going to be a hybrid. Huracan V10. It's a naturally aspirated engine. Bro, there's always going to be people that want that car.
Yeah.
And that's the big reason why I bought my car because, it has the kit on it.
Yeah.
Low miles. I think it has like 7,500 miles.
Yeah.
I was like, bro,
what you think the new color they going to do?
Bro, it's not much of a difference. That's the issue.
The front, right? The front
Just
light.
the front. And a lot of people don't even like the front. I like the front personally. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
But the old Cullinans, bro, it's going to be a good time to pick them up. It already is a good time to pick them up.
Do you think that it's smarter to buy after that one drops so that you know that you're going to... No, I feel like the old Cullinan going to lose another 60 bands.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be the hype of that car. It's just like...
Once the new ones flood the market, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be so many Cullinans for sale.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody's going to be like, damn, let me hurry up and get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. You know what I'm saying?
I can see them probably going to like like 170, 180.
Yeah, yeah.
But like that's for like high mile 2019,
Yep,
low spec.
Yeah.
I think they're still gonna hold pretty well. Like
Yeah.
200K for like a nice one with like 45,000 miles,
Yeah.
which is fire, bro. That car for that price is crazy.
Yeah.
It's a $500,000 car.
Yeah.
You know, like
That
for
thing,
200K, and it's already depreciated 65%. That's the thing you got to think of too, right? How much more can it depreciate, bro? It's depreciated 65%. It's a Rolls Royce. Well, you might lose another 5% off of 200K. Who cares?
Yeah.
Lose 10K. Who cares? Versus 200K in a year buying that car new, year and a half.
Damn.
You know,